A lob to Bosch.
Ginobili, meanwhile, misses what could be a huge free throw. There's still plenty of time. 28.2 remaining. One for two. 5-point game. Timeout. An 8 in the last minute.
Give help. You give help off of Wade. You don't come off another three-point shooter.
James catches, fires a three, way off. Rebound tipped, still loose, picked up by Miller. Back out to James, another three. It's good! James knocks it down. 2-point game with 20 seconds remaining. And the Spurs call their final timeout. A second shot opportunity. Seconds remaining. Duncan looking, has to get it in, finds Leonard. Leonard fouled by Miller, who did a good job fouling right away. Kawhi Leonard, 82% from the line.
And with Duncan out, attack the rim. They're not going to come off a three-point shooter. You can score quickly.
Clutch one there from Leonard. Should the Spurs foul? Should Miami go for the three right away?
Just attack the basket.
James catches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound Bosch. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining. Spurs do not have a timeout. But the officials are going to review to see if Allen was behind the line. Chris Bosch with a huge offensive rebound. And now instant replay, enormous. From our vantage point where the fans are, we couldn't see.
Leads to the second shot, and clearly a three-point shot. But because they were trying to prevent the three, they take Duncan out, who is their best rebounder. Ray Allen is able to reestablish and knock in the game-tying three.
2 possessions in a row that Duncan came out and they failed to get the defensive rebound. Now, because of the instant replay rule, it's over, even though they didn't have any timeouts. That's the one flaw in the instant replay rule at this particular time in the game. Now, they have plenty of time, 5.2.
And remember, end of the half in game 5, Tony Parker went end to end. James was not on him. James is on him now. And I like not guarding the inbounder.
Here goes Parker, final seconds. Parker on the drive, puts it up. Overtime here in game 6. What a roller coaster.
If you had to do it all over again, do you keep Tim Duncan in to get the defensive rebound? And does the first player around Bosch grab Bosch to put him to the free throw line because he rebounded it at about 7 seconds?
Instead of three-pointer, we see it so often in the NBA. Allen comes off a screen. That won't go. And a rebound to Leonard. Nobody's in any real kind of foul trouble except Mike Miller. He has 5, but he's not on the floor right now. Parker drives, looking for Duncan, gets it to Leonard, and Leonard banks it in. Leonard with 20.
I would be worried about a team's response after being that close to a championship and not finishing it off, but the Spurs are a tough, strong-minded team.
Ginobili on Wade, back out to James. James was brilliant in the 4th quarter. Now he's got Parker on him again. Turns, fires. Ginobili the rebound. Nearly threw it away. Parker penetrates. Bosch on him. Parker Parker hits so many big shots down the stretch. Puts it up. In and out. Duncan tips it but right to Chalmers. Bosch ahead of the field. Fouled and one. A rare time. Poor transition defense from San Antonio.
It started because Bosch had switched to Parker. He contested the shot. They're mismatched in transition. Great lead pass by James. Soft foul by Ginobili. 3-point play opportunity.
10 points, 11 rebounds for Bosch. One of those rebounds, the key rebound of the game. The one that set up Ray Allen's game-tying three.
Eric Spoelstra.
Duncan, 17 rebounds, 30 points, only 5 after halftime. He had 25 in the first half. They go right back to Duncan. Bosch on him. Duncan, quick move. Won't go. Diaw, the offensive rebound. Finds Leonard. Leonard again in the paint. The little soft touch, and the Spurs up by 2.
And when Tim Duncan is picking on the ball for Tony Parker right now, I think he's got to set more solid screens against LeBron James to try to negate James's great length and quickness.
Ray Allen drives. Little out of control, deflected by Leonard. And then a foul. Leonard made a good play. There's just got in the wrong place, wrong time. His third personal.
Well, Duncan had made that similar shot earlier. Diaw, another good pass. Not even looking to score on the rebound.
Diaw doesn't have big numbers, but he's had a big impact. James threw it behind him. Parker comes up with it. Parker goes at Allen, drives, and a hard foul. Oh, Parker went down hard.
He went down hard, but it wasn't a hard foul. Big difference. Good non-reaction by the officials to call a possible flagrant foul.
Certainly not a flagrant. And again, it's the awkward fall more than the foul. You're right, Jeff.
And that's a scary thing for Tim Duncan right there with Chris Bosch rolling up on his bad left knee.
Parker 5 for 5 from the line. He shot a career high from the line tonight. Misses that one. Three-point lead for San Antonio. You get 3 additional timeouts in the overtime. You shoot on the 4th team foul. Allen trying to draw contact, doesn't need it, still flips it up and in. 7 points for Allen. But they have come in huge moments. James has been guarding Parker most of the 4th in overtime. Duncan doubled. Dangerous pass. Parker again for 3. Way off. Leonard tips it out, but right to James. They bump, but good incidental contact. They just get the ball across the timeline with 1 second to spare. Under 2 minutes remaining in OT. James the crossover. Wade the drive. Inside to James. Heat back up by 1. Greg Popovich saying push the ball. Now Wade on Parker on the switch. Parker gets bumped. Leonard, 3 to shoot. Leonard's jump shot way off. Tipped and taken by Parker. Has to put it up. Blocked by Allen and a 24-second violation. Excellent defense from the Miami Heat. And they'll call timeout. Why do you think?
They must be taking a timeout if they get this stop or even if Miami scores. So that they can switch more, Mike, and keep a bigger man in.
James against Ginobili. Backs in. Difficult shot, rolls off, won't go. Rebound, Leonard. Outlet to Ginobili. And there's that timeout, Jeff. And Parker perhaps will come right back in.
No perhaps about it, Mike.
How about Leonard? 55 seconds remain. James in pursuit of Parker. They get it to Duncan, and we'll go right back to Ginobili. Parker sets it up. Ginobili on the drive, looking, throws it away right to James. James drives on Green, who tries to foul him, and then James lost it out of bounds.
I think they're going to review that, and I believe it went off LeBron James.
It appeared that Green tried to foul him. The whistle didn't blow on that, and then James lost it out.
Danny Green made a tremendous play, and that easily hit off LeBron James. Mike, a number of times in this series, Danny Green in transition has made fabulous defensive plays.
Right, I was wrong. That's not an attempt to foul. That's an attempt to knock it out of his hands, which he did. And James clearly touched it last. Here's the instant replay. Last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter and all of overtime. That is a great defensive play. He's done that, as you said. In fact, one time to James he did it, one time to Wade. And that's going to result in San Antonio ball with 40 seconds left.
And this is the good part about the review.
Duncan, Green, Ginobili, and Parker.
Chalmers is on Leonard. Leonard has got to use his size to get on the board against the smaller Chalmers.
Right back to Parker, guarded by James. Bosh, good help. Parker blocked by Bosh. James the rebound, and a foul called against San Antonio. They had a foul to give, so Miami will take it out. Bosh has made huge plays down the stretch.
What a defensive play by Chris Bosh to recover, contest, and block.
Right now the question is for San Antonio, there's a 7.3 second difference between game clock and shot clock. That's certainly enough time where they don't have to foul.
Plenty of time, but by taking Tony Parker out, you can't really expect them, if they get the miss, to push it and try to play fast. They'll probably have to take the timeout and advance it.
Miami clinging to a 1-point lead. Wade pulls up. Won't go. Leonard the rebound. 10 seconds remaining. Not looking to call time. Ginobili on the drive. Ginobili lost the ball. Picked up by Allen. Now they have to foul. Greg Popovich irate. He thought Ginobili got hit. Instead, Ray Allen will shoot free throws with 1.9 remaining. It's still not over, even if he makes both free throws. But a big defensive play there by the Heat.
Well, they're pushing in transition. He's attacking Ray Allen. Boy, he looked like he got him across the arm on that drive. It's so congested. But to me, that's a foul.
Absolutely. Allen, one of the great free throw shooters in the game, with a chance to put him up by 3. Now remember also, Miami has a foul to give, but with 1.9 remaining, that's a dangerous scenario to try and use it.
Absolutely, particularly if they're going for 3.
And San Antonio will call time and advance the ball. Two clutch free throws from Ray Allen. Heat by 3, timeout San Antonio.
And there's no timeouts.
And Splitter is checked in, so it's Parker's sitting down. It's Ginobili, Green, Neal, Duncan, and Splitter.
Listen, I'm playing above Splitter right now, and I'm not guarding Duncan. I'm tracking. If I'm Mario Chalmers, I'm going to Danny Green. I'm not even guarding Tim Duncan. And same with off Splitter. Be above him. Trap the shooter.
They need a 3. Green trying to get free. Cross-court pass to Green. Green blocked by Bosh. Game over. There'll be a game 7.